With the way things are in the year 2020, most of us are stuck at home with not much to do. Some of us might feel uninspired or unmotivated to do anything. Well, there's no time like the present to better yourself. So here are 6 daily habits that will change your life. Habits come in different shapes and sizes, some good, some bad. The right set of daily good habits can change your life. It's what some people call the slight edge philosophy. It represents a way of thinking, what we know, how we hold that knowledge, and what we do. The secret ingredient is straightforward: to do the small things over and over again until success kicks in. The first daily habit we're going to talk about doesn't happen during the day, rather the night before. Write out a to-do list. Writing out a to-do list gives structure to your day, and when you have those things written out, it compels you to actually want to get them done. Psychologist Bluma Zygarnik coined the phrase Zygarnik effect, which states that the brain better remembers the things we have to do than the things that we have already done. She observed waiters in diners and noticed that waiters only remembered the food orders up until the point of the food being served. After that, the brain quickly erased who had which meal and moved on to the next task. This showed that the brain worked better in a task-by-task environment, making a to-do list essential in your daily habits. Now, this next habit is more of a take-it-or-leave-it kind of habit. It happens right after you've written your to-do list. You're feeling good, you're mentally prepared for the next day, and now you're finally going to go to bed naked. Now, you may be thinking, how in the world is sleeping naked going to be beneficial for me? Well, just hear us out. You wake up the next morning and you want to get out of bed, but you're naked. You have to get dressed. It's a simple enough task, so you do it. Now, the brain works in funny ways. Even when you accomplish something as small as getting dressed, it releases chemicals in the brain, making you feel like you achieved something. Small accomplishments are just as important as the big ones. You can look at this as a momentum builder. You can look at sleeping naked as having to do less laundry in the future because you're not wearing pajamas. But this is just the surface of benefits. There are scientific studies that show the benefits of sleeping naked. It allows your skin to breathe after being in clothes all day. It helps regulate your cortisol levels, and it even could help you find a better overall sleep. Better sleep, more energy to do what you have to do during the day. And for those of you who have partners, skin-to-skin contact is shown to release chemicals in the brain that make you feel good and feel those feel-good feelings for your partner. Speaking of sleep, it is important to have a consistent sleep schedule. Our bodies are amazing, and they have the ability to get on this rhythm that help give us the energy we need on a day-to-day basis. Staying up late past your regular sleeping schedule can cause you to feel sluggish or unmotivated the next day. Lack of sleep can also lead to sickness, weight gain, and forgetfulness. This is why it is important to be going to bed and waking up at the same time each and every day, especially for those who want to be more productive in their days. In an ideal situation, you want to go to bed early and wake up with the sun, but this is not always possible for everyone due to outside obstacles like a nighttime job or kid duty. There are some theories out there that humans are dependent on the sun for their circadian rhythm because of thousands of years of evolution. However, more recently, research has shown that there are 2 other factors that are more important: consistency and time spent sleeping. So when is the best time to go to bed? Well, it's best to start with when you have to actually get up and then count backwards the amount of hours that is recommended for your age. For example, if you're an adult and you have to be up by 6 a.m., you should go to bed no later than 11 p.m. It's important to note to remain consistent even on the weekends. If you stay up late or sleep in, it could cause you to be thrown off and make it difficult to get back on track for the next week. So what's the takeaway? Although it is better to go to bed early and rise with the sun, it's more important to have consistent, good quality sleep. So now you have your to-do list, you're ready to attack your day, and you're consistently going to sleep. Naked. Now what? Well, the University of Rochester Medical Center recommends journaling. Spending your mornings journaling might seem like a waste of time, but studies show that journaling can help manage anxiety, reduce stress, and help you cope with depression. And what you write isn't very important just as long as you're writing a stream of consciousness. This also comes in a form called morning pages. This is from a book called The Artist's Way by Julia Cameron. It's a great book that creates an easy-to-follow path to higher creativity and productivity. In the book, Cameron suggests writing a stream of consciousness every morning for about 3 pages. This helps clear the brain of clutter and creates room for productive thoughts. If you're interested in this book, there's a link in the description below if you wish to buy it yourself. The 5th thing goes without saying, but the benefits of working out and staying fit are endless. It not only benefits your physical health, it also improves your mood, motivation, and overall mental health. Working out is another one of those momentum builders that help kickstart your day and makes you feel good. And to quote our favorite lawyer in pink, exercise gives you endorphins. Endorphins make you happy. Happy people don't shoot their husbands. They just don't. Elle Woods. Seriously, you'll be much happier if you just start being active at the bare minimum of 45 minutes a day. This can even tie in with going to bed naked. If you wake up naked, you have to get dressed. So might as well get dressed in your workout clothes. Then you're one step closer to getting out the door and into the gym. Half the battle is just showing up and getting started. This brings us to the final point, which is something that everyone struggles with. Do not procrastinate. When you procrastinate, you potentially put the bulk of the work into a smaller and smaller time frame, forcing you to do more work in less time. To counteract this, try splitting up the work into smaller tasks. This helps bigger tasks seem less daunting. For example, at the start of a 15-week semester, you're assigned a 14-page paper that's due at the end of the semester. You think to yourself, this is easy, I have more than enough time to finish it. You even give yourself a head start and write the first page the day the paper is assigned. But then week 2 comes around and you're going through a nasty breakup, so you push it to the next week. Then you want to go camping with your friends the next weekend, so you push it off another week. You have time. You keep doing this, and before you know it, you have to write 13 pages overnight for a paper that's due the next day. Stress levels are at their peak, and you ask yourself, how did something that seemed so easy at the beginning of the semester turn into this giant task? All of this could have been avoided if I never procrastinated. This is a student's worst nightmare. Research shows if you take a task and break it up into smaller bits, it can help motivate you to get it done because it seems easier. Instead of waiting until the last minute to write that paper, you could have written 1 page a week over the course of a semester, giving you more time to finish that paper and resulting in a less stressful environment for you. Research has shown that it's best to start a task the moment you think about it. Just do it. Be like Shia and just do it. Do it! You'll find the act of simply starting the task will help motivate you just to get it done. So if you're thinking about something right now, like pushing that like button, then you should do it. Go ahead. Do it. Of course, none of this really matters if you're not consistent, so stick with it. Take it slow so you don't burn out, but keep going. Over time, build these habits into your lifestyle so then you can be the best possible version of yourself. Write down in the comments below a few habits that you find are helpful for yourself. Thank you for watching this episode of Knowledge Dump. Like and subscribe, and as always, we believe in you.